Hello, guys. Good morning. Today is the last chapter, chapter 11 of the strategic policy management. Today is our second last class. Next week will be our last class for revision. We do the revision for next week on what we have learned on the 11 chapters altogether. So today the chapter is about the strategic planning system, the strategic planning system, and why is it important for us to understand why we should have a good strategic planning system. In a nutshell, if we are going back to the program so far, now we have learned about the development of strategic management, the definition of strategic management, and then moving on to strategic direction, yeah? Then environmental analysis, strategy tools, and then strategy implementation. And today is about strategic planning system, which will include strategy execution. Yeah, they will include as well strategy execution. Now, going back, strategy planning is all about translating our business plan. It's always about how we are going to play the game. So, in a strategic plan, which would probably take about 2 to 3 years nowadays to execute, yeah, it used to be 5 years or 10 years, but then again, because of the changes in the environment, changes in the wider political technology and the world disruptions. Normally nowadays we do strategic planning in the period or interval of 2 to 3 years. Now, in a strategic planning, and it's a strategic plan, a proper strategic plan, we need to have, first of all, we need to identify our vision, our mission, and then write down what will be the objective or our targets, and then at the end of the day, writing what would be the tasks that we need to do or the operational action plan. Yeah, of course, because we are following the prescriptive school of thoughts, we need to identify what are the challenges that we might have after we decided to embark into a strategic plan. Those would include the environmental analysis, the PASTEL, Porter 5 Horses, the internal organizational SWOT analysis, and then we should be able to actually understand the triggers. This would include we will include the descriptive school of thoughts of emergent strategy concept, whereby for any triggers we need to take into consideration, are we going to adjust our strategy or not. So those are the things that we need to consider, yeah, in a strategic plan. We plan well in advance, but then again, there are going to be some changes along the way, whereby we understand that there might be changes in terms of the technology, there might be changes in terms of the government policy, there might be changes in terms of the demographic or the social preferences of the customer. Yeah. So all of these need to be taken into consideration before we do our strategy. But then again, during the implementation stage, we also need to understand, we also need to actually appreciate that they would be triggers. What are triggers? Triggers are the thing that might have impact on our strategic plan, such as disruptions. Disruption can be actually, mainly now disruption are categorized as uh, changes in technology, changes in customer preferences, eh? Changes in buying behavior, or the pandemic, the COVID-19. Those are also what we call triggers. Triggers will tell us that, see, look, we need to change our strategic plan. Yeah, we need to change our strategy plan. So chapter 11 is about first understanding why we should have a strategy plan. Second, how we how we can design a good strategic planning, and then understand the purpose of each of those components. Lastly, what are the challenges? What are the latest development in terms of strategic planning or things that might have impact on strategic planning? So those are the learning objective. Yeah. Now moving on. Yeah, moving on. When we talk about definition of strategic plan, of course, strategic planning in many organizations they have got one, I think, dedicated department called the strategic planning department. What they do, they normally gather information, they do analysis of those information, they look into changes in terms of the wider environment, they look into competition, they look into analyzing the changes in technology and whatnot. Yeah, so those are the function of a strategic planning department. They are the brain of the organization. Then, of course, within the strategic planning department, we have people that we term as strategists. Yeah, strategists. These people are actually the one who actually do the analysis. They are the one who actually develop the strategy using tools that they have with them, and those um, uh, strategies will eventually become a strategic planner. So what they do, they make decision, or they make actually analysis and make decision on what would be the best way forward. What would be the best way forward for the company to compete in the market. So I will stop here for the time being. Yeah, before I go to the level of formality. So we will discuss this later on, and we'll see if you have any question on this.